Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the FMRA. We're here for the Dash Modifieds, and I'm joined, as always, with my co-host, Josh Aldrich. Josh, we're in beautiful Pensacola, Florida at Five Flags Speedway.
Yes, we are. We made it. We made a point not to go back to that section of that beach we went to last year. I mean, some of the images I've seen down there still haunt my nightmares.
You talking about that dude that was being walked on a leash like a dog?
Yeah. On that nude beach.
Yeah,
and
that was definitely weird.
Oh, that was haunting.
The lady even carried dog bags. Anyway, we're watching Chronic Side because he was the fastest during practice, and so far Brandon Cook is looking to sit on the pole in that Cookies and Cream Racing 54 Lowe's is sponsoring that bad boy. And looks like he's going to hold it. New team to the FMRA is Cookies and Cream. Brandon Cook started on Snap-on Racing and then got enough money, placed enough good positions, he was able to buy his own team, Josh.
Yeah, I mean, great for him to be able to scratch and save and get his own team up.
The FMRA has proved lucrative not only for the teams and owners, but for the drivers as well. And now let's go ahead and run the running order. You got the 54, Brandon Cook, sitting on the pole. We got the 00, Billy Ray Dog sitting next to him. We got the 98 of Brad Miller sitting next to the 88 of Brett Rainier. We got the 19 of Chris Chaos sitting next to the 71 of Donnie Reynolds. We got the 710 of Chronics High sitting next to the 99 of Chris Michaels. We got the 69 of Joseph Robinson sitting next to the 387 of Trey Fanta. We got the 24 Stephen Clark sitting next to the 007 of Jackson Beauregard. We got the 59 of Christopher Rich sitting next to the 26 of Barry Sternparts Jr. We got the 21 of Tyler Ferguson sitting next to the 001 of Mike Storm. We got the 7 of Christian Gunn sitting next to the 722 of Caden Gamble. We got the 22 of Corey Gamble sitting next to the 18 of Austin Kiesler. We got the 1 of Rory Thompson sitting next to the 95 of Brett Aldrich. We got the 5 of Aaron Aldrich sitting next to the 57 of Bruno. And that's going to be our running order, Josh, as we get ready to go. Pensacola, Florida, Five Flags, and the sun is in a peculiar spot.
It is, and it may play a key factor in how this track handles, how the cars handle, and it's going to be interesting to see just how they're able to navigate and race with the sun in the position that it is.
Now, one of the more crazy topics of discussion, Josh, is the fact that all three series will be here this weekend at Five Flags. It's one of the smaller tracks that we race at in the season. Five Flags wanted us back after the SK series went there, the Dash Modifieds, these cars right here. Josh, how do you feel about this track here in Pensacola?
I love the layout. I love the size of it. It has that... to me, it has that retro, old-school feel. It has, that nostalgic feeling that I've come to love.
Now, the SKs and the trucks seem to be more tame compared to our main series, the Grand Stock Series, which is lately, I hear the drivers talk about it, so I'm going to go ahead and bring it up. They're calling it the Demolition Derby season. How are you feeling about that, Josh?
Well, I can't think of a better way to call it because it definitely has been a demolition derby.
How do you think the FMRA feels about the racing that they've been getting out of that Grand Stock with the new transition, new manufacturers? How do you think manufacturers are feeling? Can you give us an insight since you're one of the members on the board?
They like the excitement. It's also brought new eyes, new people in, which brings more money in. But also the entertainment factor for it as well. It's been a win-win-win situation all the way around.
Now, Josh, are you willing to answer some of the rumors about the truck series and about how the FMRA maybe just feels like the trucks haven't been as exciting as the other two series? Is there a comment on that, to any truth to it?
I really don't have a comment on it because I honestly don't know how to answer that question because, the racing has not been near as exciting, and I just don't know why.
It's definitely not what we've seen in season 1, and FMRA is scratching their heads, is from what I understand. At least that's what the rumor is, as to why they're not performing like they did last season.
I'm scratching my head as well, and Aldridge Racing is searching for a way for us to improve and have better racing and more action for the fans and better results for us as well, because we're looking to get better, and I'm sure other teams is as well.
Well, you brought it up, Josh, and I wasn't going to attack it. Kind of a sore subject, I felt like. But since you brought it up, I'm going to go ahead and ask the question. What has been the problem with Aldridge Racing start of season 2?
Well, that's just it. Some of us is performing well. Other members of the team isn't. And I don't know. Just how the ball bounces and the cookie crumbles, I guess you can say.
Well, I guess we'll talk about that another time. Right now, we're talking about the SK series that's about to get going here. We're 6 seconds till they yell for start your engines. And sitting on the pole, we got the 54. This is going to be his first pole start as a team owner and driver. He's got to the outside, Billy Raydog. Billy Raydog looking to add some wins to the column, maybe improve on the Raydog Racing resume. But right behind him, the 98, Brad Miller, the 88 of Brett Reinier. We got big teams, Chris Chaos, someone that did well in the first season here of these cars. And then right next to him, we're looking at the 71 of Donnie Reynolds from G.A.M.E Motorsports. G.A.M.E Motorsports seems to be pretty good in every category. Not having the best of luck in the Grand Stock Series since the Season 2 start, but luck changes, as everybody knows in racing, Josh.
Yeah, luck changes. And one good finish can be a turning point in your season. Also, one bad finish could be the start of the sinking of the Titanic.
Morale is definitely a factor. A lot of people think it's more mechanical and just how things are. But, when the people putting the things together just aren't in the right mindset, that's when things can really go awry, if you will. And here we go. We're racing Pensacola, Florida, 50 laps for these dash modifieds, Josh.
And these 50 laps will go by quickly. If you're not paying attention, they'll be over before it gets good started.
Brandon Cook able to just take off. He got in front of the outside line, kind of stopped him in their tracks. The 88 is starting to catch up there. You got the 71 of Donnie Reynolds in tow. The 99 of Chris Michaels is starting to get up here as well. Things are starting to change, starting to move around. I don't know exactly how this is going to go, Josh.
We'll find out shortly, because I don't have an answer for it as well.
Let's go ahead and go back. The 88 tries for the outside line. 71's going to get inside on him, and that's going to be a problem for the 88. And 71's going to take second and take off with the 54. The 88 still sticking to that outside. Maybe some issues with the 88. Everybody back here is running pretty well, moving around pretty well. We're 3 wide. Back here, where Chris Chaos keeps falling back. Something wrong with his SK. Chronix high. Next to Ferguson Motorsports, Tyler Ferguson. Barry Sternparts has made his way up into the top 4. Top 3 is all that pays here in the... Oh, look at who the leader is now. The 71 of Donnie Reynolds has took the lead. Brandon Cook's falling back to 3rd place, Josh.
Falling back, and maybe he can get it sorted out. Maybe he can figure out what the issue is and get it resolved shortly, because if he doesn't, he's going to continue to fall back.
Donnie gets out in front. He kind of takes off, but the 88 is chasing. He's preferring that outside line, Josh.
Well, this has been a theme of the season so far. Get out front and check out.
The 54's made his way back to the side of the 88, now past him for second. Here comes Joseph Robinson out of nowhere.
Making a good line, good race.
Joseph works his way up to second with the ease. Dives down, takes first.
We got a new leader.
Barry Sternport's right on the bumper of the 54. You know he wants to get around. The 722 of Caden Gamble has made his way up here next to 71 of Donnie Reynolds, who had the lead for a good portion. The 54 gets pushed to the outside. The 26 is going to get around on the inside. And now Joseph has the 54 banging on the outside, the 26 to his back. '26 makes it low. And we got another lead change, Josh.
Yes, we do. I mean, this has already been a significant change since the past races. I mean, the leader has not pulled away and had a significant lead. It's just been back and forth racing and very entertaining.
Now the 722 at Caden Gamble is to the outside of the 26, looking to challenge him, but the 26 gets away in the corner. Caden Gamble second. The 00 has found his way back to third. And that is top paying positions, the top three, Josh.
And that's why these top three positions are highly seeked after. I mean, you know, yeah, fourth place is a great finish, but in this series, it's nothing.
Nothing pays after top three, and in the other series, nothing pays out of top five. And that's why you see it such a big deal with like Michaels Mill Racing almost going defunct and making it back. That's why it's such a big deal to us back here, is because we thought that McGinnis Miller Racing was going to be gone, not that they were going to get another owner and then Ralph McGinnis was going to make his own team. Like, we didn't see that possible at the start of the season, did we?
No, we sure didn't. We wrote them off.
Barry Sternparts has took the lead now and holding it pretty good. Billy Raydog almost gets down into the 722. He catches it, but that costs him a position.
Well, he's trying his best to improve his positions, also improve his racing skills. This past weekend, he rubbed a lot of drivers the wrong way in the Cup race.
Yeah, I heard there was some things said about Raydog Racing. Barry's staying out front of the 26 there, but Caden Gamble going to try to work that outside line again, but just doesn't work for him. And here comes Billy on the inside. Billy's going to take second. Joseph Robinson in third now. Gamble Motorsports being held back by Joseph Robinson, who did some good blocking there coming into that last corner. And Joseph going to work his way back up to second. Got Donnie in tow, Brett Rainier there as well. Rad Roots Racing could use this win. It's been a minute. The start of the Daytona 500, the one of Rory Thompson in the Grand Stock Series wrecked the whole field. I mean, the whole field. And so Rad Roots Racing really could use this for a lot of reasons, Josh.
A lot of reasons, and probably to prove that they can run up front and not wreck the whole field and get a win. So to speak, right the wrong.
Right now, holding that front while the back are battling. Donnie got shoved high by the 88 of Brett Rainier, who's now working his way past him to be in that top three. Joseph Robinson trying to catch up to the 26. but having a rough day at it as we are 28 laps in. We're over halfway, Josh.
Over halfway and making great time. Laying down fast laps and great action.
The 26 starting to check out as the 88 goes to the outside to pass the 69 at Joseph Robinson, and I believe pulls it off. Ooh, 26 got a little low there. But again, the top line falls apart, and the 88 falls back, and here's Snap-on Racing into the mix. We got Mike Storm in the 001, who made his way up here, Josh.
Mike Storm making a great roll.
No caution?
Oh, okay.
The 71 got into the wall. He seems to
Hit
be
it hard. Coming to a stop. That's going to bring out the caution.
All right, you talking about your car, bud.
Unfortunately, that is going to be the caution. Let's pause and go back and see if we can see exactly when that happened, Josh. That's a sad day for Donnie. Donnie was running up front there for a good while.
Yeah, I mean, not how he wanted his day to end.
Oh, he got down into Caden Gamble. And that ended the day for the 71, Josh.
Not sure what happened there. Not sure if he heard his spotter saying that he was down there, miscommunication. Not sure what the issue is, but just an unfortunate defense for him, and just a bad day. How to in a bad way to end this.
They touched tires, Josh. Sent him right up.
Yeah. Just awful way to end his day.
I'm going to have to agree. Gamble Motorsports had two cars that were battling for the lead for a good part of this race, and now 71 is out. I doubt they get that fixed in time to get him back out here to track like this.
No, I mean, he's going to be a lot of laps down. Yeah.
Well, right now, Barry has the lead. The 69 is going to start to his outside. The 88 is going to be right behind him. Mike Storm in the 001 is going to be in tow as well behind the 69. And that's top four. You want to go fifth? We got Brandon Cook and Brett Aldridge, fifth and sixth back there. So things could get a little hairy on this restart.
A little hairy indeed, but it's what the fans come to see.
Billy Raydog right outside of the top six. Caden Gamble, who just got into his buddy there, probably feels real bad about that. And then Corey Gamble right behind him in the 22. You know Gamble not happy about this situation.
Definitely not happy indeed. Just
Green flag.
that's how it is.
And here we go. And not really a jump.
No, not at all.
Oh! Big wreck towards the back. We're going to throw the yellow. Again, teammates get into each other. Christopher Rich in the 57 of Bruno.
It looks like the same exact thing happened again. You know, not only teammates, but it looked like their tires may have touched and sent him up into the wall.
Yep. That's exactly what happened, Josh. At a small track like this, it's easier for us in the booth to throw the yellow than it is for the officials, so we help them out.
Yeah.
We have a button right here.
And it is fitting that it's a big yellow button.
Yeah, it is. Although they painted it yellow because you kept setting your coffee on it.
Shouldn't have been sitting there.
It did look like a coaster. It was all black. I don't blame you
Yeah.
for it. I don't blame you for it. Who makes the black button?
I don't know.
Well, another accident brings on another caution. What looked like to be a caution-free race, for the most part. The 26 is still holding on to the lead. The 88 is going to be to his outside this time. The 69 has made his way to third, so fell back one position. He's going to be to the bottom. Mike Storm, about the same place where he left off. And the 54 is falling back, and Billy Raydog will be taking up that sixth spot this time instead of Brett Aldridge.
I mean, this is a tale of two races. The first half of this race, like you said, went caution-free. The second half, mayhem.
I mean, and both teammate-related accidents. Just racing your team a little too hard, maybe?
Racing, not necessarily that, just tight quarters and racing too hard.
It is a small track. I'm kind of worried about the next two series here, but that'll be a problem for tomorrow and the next day.
Yeah.
But Kellogg's is going to be real happy. They are actually in attendance today. Chevy is not here, but Pontiac is here, so Joseph Robinson there in the back trying to make his way to the front. And look at the 26 go.
Nice little jump there. This is the biggest jump we've seen off the restart today.
7 laps to go, and Barry is so far in the lead. Brett right here holding on to second, but Joseph Robinson, I think, just took it. They're fighting towards the back, but nothing serious. I think they're just 3 wide.
Just 3 wide, nothing to mention.
Nothing mentioned. Barry blocking. He is blocking both lanes. We are now 5 to go, Josh.
5 to go.
Here comes the 54 and the 95 of Brett Aldridge.
Right out of a cannon.
There goes the 69 to take the lead. Things are transpiring with the last 4 laps. The 26 back to the lead. They're 3 wide for second. The 95 down low. 95's going for the lead.
He's got the third line. He's got it.
2 laps to go now. Can Brett Aldridge hold on to it? Barry Stern Parts there. They're fighting for third.
Oh. Can he hold him off?
Brett blocking. He's going to cross the line with the white flag. 1 lap to go. Brett Aldridge has the lead. Barry's blocking. Brett goes high. Brett goes low.
Blocking the whole field.
And Brett Aldridge is going to come to the line. Your winner. I don't know what was third, though. We're going to have to look. Brandon Cook. Brandon Cook barely stuck his nose in for third there, Josh. What an amazing end to a race. Brett Aldridge wins. Barry Stern Parts Jr. in second. Brandon Cook third. Joseph Robinson fourth. Trey Phantom fifth. Corey Gamble sixth. Go ahead and pause the screen if you want to know where the rest ended up or your driver. We're hoping that everyone's okay who was involved in accidents today, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.